Hello guys, I'm back, and today I want to talk to you about finally somebody commented on the video of the history of Dilophosaurus toys, and they said they want to see T-Rex toys histories. So let's get started with all of that crap. Not crap. I mean, you can say crap because after the two lines, the toys were a little bit like, believe it or not, those after two series, all the toys were re-released. And that's make me really uncomfortable. And let's get it started with the Jurassic Park 1 counter line. So here we get a red Rex. So as we seen in the picture, it shows that it was red and it was all the realistic. It has the realistic feel skin, has the electronical device in it that he can roar, and it was really cool because that T-Rex was the first ever T-Rex, and it turns out to be a red Rex, which was supposed to be the most realistic T-Rex, but was turned out to be the red Rex. And the actual prototype T-Rex picture that was never released, here is his picture. This prototype T-Rex was one of the most realistic T-Rex, but sadly it wasn't released. And except of that, they released the Red Rex. And I don't know why they did that. Because that prototype T-Rex looks freaking accurate, freaking awesome. It was totally accurate to what we seen in Jurassic Park. It has the brown skin in the stripes, and everything about it was fantastic. Fantastic, but they never released it. Never released it. So now let's get into the Jurassic Park Lost World line, and let's begin with the Thrasher T-Rex. Here's the picture of this Thrasher T-Rex. This was freaking awesome Thrasher T-Rex. It was the realistic skin, and it could thrash it up, and everything about it was so awesome. It comes with a capture gear, and it was cool to have a toy again with a realistic feel skin. But this time, shockingly, after all the information we have come through, the Jurassic Park The Lost World line was released by Hasbro. And it wasn't released by Kenner, which was a bit shocking. Because that is, I don't understand how that happened. And now let's get it on with the Bull T-Rex, which was so awesome. Here's a picture. This Bull T-Rex was a repaint version and a re-release, but actually it wasn't a re-release. Now you would ask, how? Because first they showed another prototype of a Gulper T-Rex. That Gulper T-Rex was never released. And except of that, they released this freaking Bull T-Rex. And this was like little bit different to see, because now we are getting to re-releases and of the Bull T-Rex, and there was a freaking Chaos version of that Bull T-Rex, Chaos Omega Rex, and there was a Toys R Us exclusive T-Rex from Jurassic Park 3 line, which was actually the Gulper T-Rex paint, but little bit more detail to that T-Rex and more articulation in that T-Rex. So here are the pictures of those two re-release full T-Rex repaint version. In this repaint version, these were so fantastic. Actually, the Chaos T-Rex was more freaking awesome. That was so detailed, and it was the same toy but with the different color. And then we get a Toys R Us exclusive from Jurassic Park 3 line, which was also cool. And there was a Gulper T-Rex, and actually here's his picture. Watch it, this. It's similar to the T-Rex that we have seen just before, like the Toys R Us T-Rex. I think so. It is the most similar, but little bit different of detail. And now we are getting to Jurassic Park 3 T-Rexes, or we should say re-release Rex. So we get a T-Rex, a growler, or something like that, and it has two more re-releases with a little bit different paint job. One was really white and with an extreme something it was named, that white one, and then there was a green which has a light in his which can glow his eyes and everything. That was really bad. And here is those three T-Rex pictures. Isn't it the similar, just the paint job is different? I mean, this is so much different. I mean, why did they do that? And this was also made by Hasbro. Hasbro, what were you doing? Were you sleeping? Huh? You son of a... actually, I forgot to tell you about that Thrasher T-Rex. There was also a Thrasher T-Rex repaint version in a Chaos version. And here's his pic. So this Thrasher T-Rex was, I mean, it was cooler than that Chaos Omega Rex because it had more colors in it, and it was like more detailed and bright, and something about it was really cool, and I like that toy. Now we're getting again to the Jurassic Park 3 line, which is a little bit awkward because I'm going back and forward, like I'm going in Jurassic Park 3, again I go in Jurassic Park 2, and again I came back Jurassic Park 3. But listen, I'm a kid, I'm a freaking kid, and I need to realize some things, and these are my videos. I messed little bit, but it is acceptable, okay? And now we are getting to again re-releases, and this was again Jurassic Park 3 Tyrannosaurus Rex, little bit bigger, but with the same paint. And then we get another re-release of that T-Rex with a white paint. And I don't know why they did a white paint job on a T-Rex, because there is no T-Rex as a white color. They make him like a fairy with a blue face and a white body. That was looking like a fairy. Are you serious? And like, here are the pictures, just see it. Awful. Literally, I mean, why did they do that? And now we are getting to Jurassic World line, which even gets the worst. Jurassic World line begins with this. I don't have to show any picture because I just have this here. Just look at it. I mean, why? The action feature, not good. Not good. That, that's really bad. The freaking foot is of raptors. Look at the size of the T-Rex body and his head. Look at the size of his legs. Feet. Damn it. These are just raptor feet put on a T-Rex body. I mean, why? Why did you have to do that? And then we get a even worse toy, a Basher and Biter T-Rex, which has a smaller body and a big head. A big freaking head. A freaking head, big freaking head. And has the picture. I get a little bit serious with that big freaking head, and that looks little bit bad because I'm going all time saying a big freaking head, big freaking head, big freaking head. But you know what? It has a big freaking head, an enormous head, which was so bad. I mean, there were so many bullet holes. Like on this, there is no bullet holes. This is that's why it's little bit cooler from the other T-Rex. Then this T-Rex has a big dino damage, which couldn't even be covered. Then again, they re-released this in a green paint version. Here's the picture of it. The same toy, little bit different, only the paint job is different. The green, except of brown, they put green paint job. No difference. The bullet holes were there, the dino damage was there, the big head wasn't even improved or even made shorter. It was the same toy but just repainted. I mean, that was really awful to see because I'm a die-hard fan of a T-Rex. And when they released these kind of garbage T-Rex, nowhere too realistic, they were nowhere near to the realist toys, and that was really bad. That was freaking bad, which was so bad, to see, because I mean, and then they released a Stomp and Strike T-Rex, which was cool. I'm not saying because it has big foot, like not like these small foot. It has big feet, which was cool to see, and it was a good T-Rex. I think they were trying to make it the Jurassic Park T-Rex. They tried to make that the Jurassic Park T-Rex, and it was cool to see because it was a good toy. The rubbery skin was there and everything about it, but just the click sounds in his body and the bullet holes that made that toy a little bit low. If the bullet holes were not there and it doesn't have the click sounds, it would have been a great toy. And here's the picture of that Stomp and Strike. You can tell that it was cool. But these things made that toy a little bit uncool and not that much great of a toy. And now we're getting to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which we have already seen 2 prototype T-Rex toys, which looks freaking awesome. I mean, the one of them is not that much cool, but the one of them is freaking awesome and has so much big, and it is so realistic because I think that it has the rubbery skin. It has that realistic feel skin add to it, and it has articulation to his jaw, to his hands, and to his legs, which will make that toy awesome. And the one of the other T-Rex has more action features, looks like, from the looks of it, and somebody has told me that that toy has also the realistic feel skin, but from the looks of it, it looks a little bit plastic. But what we didn't know about that. We don't know much about that T-Rex because it's just a picture. What it could have been used as a rubbery skin, which will be so cool. And here's the picture of that T-Rex, the smaller version T-Rex. Check it out. It's freaking awesome. Cool? But what is more cooler than this T-Rex is more bigger version of this T-Rex, and the more bigger version is more badass, and it is super cool and more fun to play with, and hopefully that will be on the shelf in my house. It will be in my house. I will bring it because I love it. And when I love the T-Rex, I buy them. I don't care how much expensive it will be because I think it will be the most expensive T-Rex toy ever. But that T-Rex has so much detail to it. The head and everything is so proper, and maybe it's like facing forward, which is cool. There is no poses in it, and it will make the toy more freaking awesome. So guys, check this out. This is the most greatest T-Rex toy prototype I've ever seen, and I hope they should leave it. I mean, do a little bit more detail to it, but don't do anything else. Just leave it. Make it more better. Take out the screw holes and don't add any screw holes to it. Just make it better. Leave it as it is, and please don't add any screw holes to it. Otherwise, if these things are in that T-Rex is the best ever T-Rex toy. And guys, I want to tell you something else also. I'm not gonna upload a video on from Monday to Friday because I got school. I'm a kid and I have work to do. I have my homework and my schoolwork. So guys, please help me out and stay tuned with me. I will give you I will post videos Saturday to Sundays, every Saturday through Sunday, and you betcha bugger I'll be there if there will be any more information of a Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, like any of those toys or any trailer. I'll be there to help you, and I'll give any information about those things, like any Jurassic World trailer release. I'll be there. If any toy news, I'll be there. So don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye for now. This was a re-released T-Rex as a bull T-Rex in a hybrid line, and it was repainted, but this was just an awful T-Rex, just like the last one, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.